Hi there. I have a lot of exciting news from the cryptocurrency market. Of course, Ethereum looks like it's gonna continue being on that bullish run, whereby its price is gonna blow past the 2K mark and continue increasing and increasing. It might just double in price. Let's talk about that and other pieces of news in this video. My name is Afagza Sifuna and you all are much welcome to the Crypto Project YouTube channel. Having said that, let's delve right in it. So, the very first piece of awesome news is that, guys, the cryptocurrency market is in aggregate doing very well. And I'm saying so because in aggregate, we're talking about the market having gained by 1.82% in the past 24 hours. This is marvelous considering the market was in a crazy bearish run from the start of the year. So seeing this bullish on top of bullish price action in a sustainable way is something pretty exciting. And by the way, you're gonna witness in this video, most likely this is gonna continue to hopefully Q4 of this year. And talking about that, the top 10 cryptocurrencies out there, as always, are the usual cryptocurrencies we're talking about, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Cardano, just to mention a few. And by the way, today, just looking for example at Bitcoin, we're talking about it having a price of upwards of 23k USD, which by the way is very awesome if you think about it, right? This is a marvelous price action. And of course, other cryptocurrencies out there, like for example, even Cardano, Ripple, and so forth, are doing very well, as you're going to witness in this video. And by the way, in this video, I'm going to discuss in details Bitcoin and Ethereum for you to see what is happening on these two fronts, and also for you to see what the exciting news out there with regards to these two dominant cryptocurrencies is. And we're talking about that because Bitcoin and Ethereum combined have a market cap dominance of about 65%, which by the way is very massive, because this tells you that whether you're talking about the top 10 cryptocurrencies or even the top 20 cryptocurrencies, where we have, for example, from rank 10 to rank 20, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Avalanche, just to mention a few, all these are going to most likely follow the pattern of Bitcoin and Ethereum. And speaking about this, Bitcoin specifically, looking at its summary, is doing very well, because at this particular point in time, we're talking about Bitcoin having a price action of 24k.3 US dollars, which by the way is very exciting. Thinking about it, that just about a month or two or so, Bitcoin was in some form of doji, whereby the price was fluctuating between 19k to about 21k, just that range. So seeing it go past, for example, the 24.9 mark even today is very exciting, because this tells us most likely Bitcoin's bullish reversal is going to be sustainable for the foreseeable future. And talking about Bitcoin specifically, its price action is 24.3k US dollars, right? And it's increased by about 1.8% in the past 24 hours, which by the way is very close to the market increase, because it's the most dominant cryptocurrency, right? And over the past 24 hours, it's traded within the range of 23.5k to about 24.9k, which is also marvelous. And of course, as expected, it's been able to push huge volumes in the market with regards to its trade, and also its market capitalization is looking exciting, because at least it's edging towards that about almost $500 billion US dollar mark. We saw it slump to below $1 trillion US dollar mark, but at least it's inching back to half that mark. And hopefully, before the end of the year, blasts past where it used to be before. And talking about Bitcoin again, we have exciting news out there. Another piece of news is that because of this bullish reversal and sustained bullish run, there is increased market sentiments specifically for Bitcoin. And you may think, for example, this might be fueling, for example, the FUD out there, but the reality is that this, yes, may have an impact on FUD, but it's also a very good catalyst and indicator that people out there are excited with regards to news relating to Bitcoin. Investors out there are searching for information relating to Bitcoin. Commentators out here who are keen on cryptocurrency are also keen on commenting on matters Bitcoin. This actually shows you the bubble in the market, shows you the volatility in the market, and it's a good indicator. The price also is going to continue being on that sustained bullish run. And just to read for you all is that market sentiments shoot up as Bitcoin eyes the 25k mark, which by the way is going to be very strategic, considering it's been below this 25k mark for about 3 months now, right? So the crypto market sentiment had taken a beating when the price of Bitcoin fell to a new cycle low of 17.6k, With this, investor sentiment had plummeted to New Year's lows. But slowly, the market sentiment had recovered and made its way up of the extreme fear territory, which is just what I explained to you all. And then, the second piece of news regards to Bitcoin, which by the way I find quite fascinating, is some news regards to just people out there counting their losses. And more specifically is because the Bitcoin family loses $1 million in bear market. What next for them? Don't panic yet. The Bitcoin family is actually just a family out there which decided to sell all their family assets and put their entire money, put their entire worth in Bitcoin. And because of the bearish run, they lost $1 million. I don't know what to make of this. What do you think about it? Share your thoughts down below in the comment section. Comment down below. What do you think about this? Personally, I think someone shouldn't invest all their money in a single asset. And I'm saying so because in case someone sells, for example, all their family belongings and then putting money just on Bitcoin, in case anything happens to Bitcoin, it's going to mean their net worth is actually going to plummet, which by the way is a very sad situation. That's why there's a concept called compounding, and also someone being able to use a portfolio in investing. Invest in a portfolio of assets, whether it is cryptocurrencies, whether it is stocks, whether it is, for example, jumping to different business, for example, real estate, having retail business and so forth. Just ensure you utilize the portfolio concept. This is because in case you utilize the portfolio concept, most likely you're going to be able to buffer your losses. You know, some things in the portfolio may take a hit while others are going to increase. And if your portfolio is very, very outly constituted, chances are it's going to increase in value. So let's stop there with regards to Bitcoin. On the Ethereum front, things are also looking very good. And I'm saying so because Ethereum specifically has gained almost 3.5% in the past 24 hours, which is a very, very good gain. And this takes the price action of Ethereum to 1.89k, which by the way is an okay price action considering it's fallen to way below half its price, where it was like about 7-8 months ago. So seeing this price action, at least a bump on the Ethereum front, is also a good indicator with regards to how the market is behaving, and also that this bullish reversal is most likely going to have a long run. And by the way, for Ethereum specifically, I have another piece of good news which I'm about to share with you. So talking about the price action, over the past 24 hours, Ethereum has gained by almost 3.5%, as you can see, right? And we've seen it having a not so sparse trading range, because we're talking about it trading within a margin of 1.8k to about 1.9k in the past 24 hours. Right now, you're settling shy of 1.9k, which is pretty okay. And of course, its market cap at the moment is going about 231 billion which by the way is a good market capitalization considering it's higher than most corporates or multinationals out there, but also is a slump because we saw Ethereum specifically go to even past half $1 trillion mark with regards to its market capitalization sometime last year. Nevertheless, this is a good indicator, and just looking at this price action chart, we can guess that Ethereum price is going to continue increasing in the foreseeable future. And why is that so? It's because of this news with regards to Ethereum. There is news with regards to Ethereum merge having been scheduled for September 15th or 16th. You may be wondering, what the heck is Ethereum merge? I'm going to explain to you, but in summary, it's actually whereby Ethereum key anchoring mechanism is moving from the proof of works towards the proof of stake. Let me just read for you so that you understand in details, okay? And I'm referring to a piece by CNBC, which was out there today, or I think in the course of this week. And it says, Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency by market value, just ran a final dress rehearsal ahead of a year's awaited upgrade that's been billed as one of the most important events in history of crypto. Listen to that. Billed as one of the most important events in the history of crypto. Not just in the history of Ethereum, in the history of the entire crypto. And it's because since its creation almost a decade ago, Ethereum has been mined through so-called proof of work model. It involves complex math equations and that use massive numbers of machines raised to solve, and it requires an abundance of energy, Bitcoin mining follows similar process. And by the way, we also last year, what happened to the front of Bitcoin? It took a huge hit. Key people out there, for example, Elon Musk, even said people will stop purchasing Tesla cars using Bitcoin because of its high usage of energy when it comes to its mining. But specifically for Ethereum now, has been working to shift to a new model for securing network called proof of stake. Rather than relying on energy-intensive mining, the new method requires users to leverage their existing cache of Ether as a means to verify transaction and mint tokens. It uses far less power and is expected to translate into faster transactions, which, by the way, is very, very massive news, considering that most other cryptocurrencies out there utilize actually the Ether ecosystem or the Ethereum ecosystem is actually something pretty exciting, because with this movement from the proof of works to proof of stake, it's gonna mean it's gonna be more efficient and transactions are gonna be much faster, meaning miners are gonna benefit and also traders or investors in the cryptocurrency space are gonna benefit. Guys, that is the update for the day, and this gets me very excited and can't wait for about a month's time for us to see that Ethereum merge happen, because I'm very sure that will be a very huge catalyst that's going to ensure increased and sustained price action on the Ethereum front. In fact, people out there, for example, Vitalik Buterin, have talked about this today, and I can't wait to see how this is going to unfold. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Look forward to share with you other awesome video on cryptocurrency tomorrow. Cheers, and remember to take care.